Hi, my name is Alan from LV Property. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will talk about an upcoming new condominium in District 19. This is one of the most visited districts I did in Singapore. This condo is known as Chuan Park, developed by Chinese developer Kingsford Development and MCC Land. As usual, we will talk about the site details followed by the SWOT analysis. Here, let's go. Chuan Park is located in District 19 in Serangoon. It is bounded by Serangoon Central, Lorong Chuan, Upper Paya Lebar, and Serangoon Garden. This is mainly a private residential estate surrounded by condos and landed properties. Not forgetting, there is also a cluster of HDB flats behind it. Nanyang Junior College, St. Gabriel, and Yangzheng Primary Schools are located nearby too. It is also near New Tech Park, which also has some retail offering at the ground level. Serangoon Garden Market and Chom Chom Market are also not too far away. Most importantly, this development is next to Lorong Chuan MRT station along the Circle Line. Let's move to Lorong Chuan. This lorong is about 2 km long and stretched from Braddell Road in the south to Serangoon Garden Way in the north. It is also connected to Boundary Road and Ang Mo Kio Avenue 1. In this HProp article, it mentioned that Kingsford and MCC Land to develop new concept residential development as Chuan Park en bloc sales get the go ahead. This is after a lengthy court case after the High Court gave the green light for the collective sale of the former Chuan Park. Chuan Park was sold for 890 million in an en bloc sale back in July 2022. Talking about the former Chuan Park, I'm very sad. I can still recall I offered a unit here in 2021 before it went en bloc. There was a walk-up unit and was tenanted. I didn't even bother to view it. I offer first and then talk later. Maybe it's fated it was subsequently withdrawn. Else, my 800,000 offer would have made me 400,000 richer. Anyway, let us move on. Let us study the land cost. Based on the land rate, the break-even cost is 2,229 per square feet per plot ratio, based on HProp data. Let's factor in a 20% profit margin. The expected selling price will likely be 2,600 to 2,800 per square feet, thereabout. Anyway, this condo comprises 3 blocks of 22 stories and 2 blocks of 19 stories with 2 shops. This is a 99 years leasehold development. It's sitting on a massive 400,000 square feet site. There are 916 units of 2, 3, 4 and 5 bedrooms. There are plenty of choices to choose from based on your preference and budget. These are some of the typical floor plans. A typical 2 bedrooms measures 69 square meter. The bedrooms are tucked to the side with an open concept kitchen near the entrance. You also come with a small study area and 2 bathrooms. For the 3 bedrooms, there are a few types. These 3 bedrooms show flat unit measure 114 square meter. It comes with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a household shelter, and an enclosed kitchen. As for the 4 bedroom premium, it measures 124 square meter. It is almost identical to the 3 bedrooms except it comes with a junior bathroom at the back. As for the biggest 5 bedroom, it measures 144 square meter. There are 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. There is also a dry kitchen and a household shelter. All you need for the very comfortable space. Lorong Chuan is an area that is very undervalued in my opinion. It's near major housing estates such as Sengkang to the north, Hougang to the east, Toa Payoh and Bishan to the south, to Ang Mo Kio to the west. As for accessibility, it's only 2 minutes drive from the city. And from there, you can technically travel to various parts of Singapore with ease. If you are travelling by public transport, Lorong Chuan MRT station is just outside. Going forward, the Circle Line will also link up the incomplete loop from Harbourfront to Marina Bay under Stage 6 of the Circle Line by 2026. This will further improve connectivity for all commuters. Do you know, I personally quite like this area, as it is less crowded and a serene place to live in. If this is my home, I prefer to stay in a quiet environment, near NEX, library to heartland places like Serangoon Central and Market. Do you agree with me? Back to the condo itself, this is a big size development. There are 916 units. This means there will be healthy resale transactions going forward. There is also a full range of facilities to enjoy. I can't share enough, from swimming pools, BBQ pits, clubhouse, gym, pavilions, kids playground, tennis court, and whatever you need. This also means it will not be difficult to find tenants. As for the developers, Kingsport has established itself within a short period of time in Singapore. They have built many condos from Normanton Park to Kingsport Water Bay to Hill at One North. MCC, on the other hand, started off in 1996 as a general contractor and has built many HDB flats to private condos to even Universal Studios Singapore. To become a property developer themselves, they have since built the Apps in Tampines, Toys Residence, One Canberra, and many other projects. These also show their expertise in building good quality products. This is something that I recently realized about big projects. Yes, they have their plus point, but there are also minus points. One thing for sure is the access to the condo, especially if you are a visitor. It is usually a long queue just to register and go inside. Since there is only a guardhouse serving so many units, this also means our fellow security guards are overworked. In addition, most of the facilities are usually fully booked, especially in the early years when most families will throw housewarming to their newly bought apartment. Anyway, these are small issues in my view. Today condos are also densely packed with one another. This means you can see your neighbor at close range. What to do? With land scarcity, this will be the new norm in our housing market. Lastly, what will be the selling price? Since the break-even is already at 2229 per square feet per plot ratio, after factoring in construction cost and profit margin, the selling price will no doubt be higher. Can the market accept such pricing? Let's zoom into the opportunity. Can make money or not? Firstly, let's look at the surrounding condos. Most of them are easily 15 to 25 years old, with the exception of the Scala. This means they are aging and facilities are dated. This will entice them to move into newer development. Not forgetting, there is a huge HDB upgraders market in this area. They may want to move into a newer condo with brand new facilities. Those from newer housing estates such as Sengkang, Punggol to even Yishun may want to move downwards to be nearer to their aging family members. What about the increasing number of MOB flats that hit the resale market? Will owner profit from their HDB flat and upgrade into a private condo instead? Not forgetting, there are plenty of landed properties in this area, from Kovan to Hougang to Serangoon Garden. With an aging population, most seniors will still prefer to move to a location that they are familiar with, and most importantly, with a train station nearby. I have some concerns. Firstly, if we are at the peak of the property market, prices today are elevated. Buyers are complaining that it is very expensive, whereas sellers say they are still cheap. Quite irony, right? So who is correct? To me, the PPI will still inch up in the coming quarters with more new launches. Will the new high become the new low in the years ahead? The second concern is the current war in the Middle East. How will it affect trades and businesses in this region? Will it further lead to more countries joining the conflict? And how will it impact businesses and ultimately the job market here? Lastly, the third threat is none other than our humble HDB flats, especially the Plus and Prime flat. For those who are eligible, I'm very sure they will go for them. After all, low risk and high return. Will this lead to a lower demand for private homes? Here, can buy or bye-bye. If you are buying any property today, always have a long-term horizon. Remember, the market is at a new high. Can it continue to go upwards? This is always a million-dollar question. Based on past mega projects and past performance, most of them are making healthy profits. From Park Clementi's to foreign residents to Treasure at Tampines and others. Yes, some say it is due to COVID-19. Some say back then they were cheaper. Sorry ho, property are never cheap in the first place and they will never be. That is why I always say, don't overstretch and buy with a long-term horizon. In the meantime, enjoy the new place and slowly wait for prices to increase. If it doesn't, just stay put. You wouldn't buy so fast. No worry. Here, if you are keen to explore more, kindly contact me. My company is the official marketing agency. That's all. Thank you for watching and see you soon.